We are live. Welcome back to the Game Junction Podcast. We are here for episode 54, and it might look a little different in here. We are using a different service, and this is our first time. We've had about 30 minutes of experience with it, and we are just going to roll with it, see how it goes. Looks pretty good so far, though. I'm pretty happy with it, pretty excited. So we'll shift it over there to Brandy, and how's it going over there?
Doing well. Happy to be here.
And then, of course, we have Chase. How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Even though I talked to you like 10 minutes ago.
No, we appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you bearing with us on figuring out all this stuff here. But it looks like it's gonna be a pretty cool service. We got tons of chats already, and we've got Carl in here. Gamer Aimer said hello.
That's me. I said howdy.
Howdy. I changed it a little bit.
A little bit. That's a lot.
Just a little bit. Raleigh Retro Gamers in here saying RRG in the building.
Yes, sir.
And then Millennial, of course.
Happy Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Sunday. Yeah, I was reading over some stuff here. We've got this really cool. Actually, let me pull it up. This is like absolutely nothing to do with video games, but I thought it was pretty awesome. We got this big time wrestling coming to Chillicothe, Nowhere, Ohio, essentially, with Bret the Hitman Hart, Mickey James, some like really big names. I was like very shocked. It's super cool, like giant. Right here, other camera, giant list of wrestlers, like a big old freaking flyer. Super cool. It's called the Great Fall Bash 2 Season of the Hitman.
Are you going?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I mean, it's 15 minutes from me, so I probably should. Yeah, I was talking to Millennial about it, and Lucas. Hey, Braden, what's up? That's Josh as well. Hey, everyone. Carl saying happy Monday for all those down under.
Hopefully, it looks okay. Sounds okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to check everything cut out for me.
Can everyone hear us?
Yes, I think so. Looks like it's coming through. Yep. I think so. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything for a second. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started with the show and ask you some questions about collecting. So you're very big in the video game collecting scene. You got a lot of awesome stuff, and you wanted to talk about some different tips that you had, and some sort of hacks or things for collecting and finding awesome stuff like you have.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So, I mean, the first one I've gotta plug Raleigh Retro Gamer events. Just one, it's community. It's your local community. So you're gonna whether you like your neighbors or not, you're gonna get good deals sometimes. But really the events, they're the best way to go. Networking at those events. I've met so many great people. Even you and Brandy. I actually came across you guys in some of those collecting groups through the Facebook, and I was like, what was it, earlier this year? I was like messaging you again, or we were messaging something. I was like, oh my gosh, we've messaged each other in the past before, from like kiosk groups and things like that. So, but joining those groups is another one. Forgive me if I sidetrack a little bit. I'm pretty sure my
no, you're good.
Medicine's probably worn off by tonight already, but yeah, yeah. Just the events. Is there? You gotta go to your events. Conventions, of course.
Yes.
They're too much money now. Not too many games, too much money. But the big one I just have to go with the community is my start one. You'll get more swapping secrets. You'll get the inside scoop on things. You'll get you'll build those connections a lot easier in your local community, I think, if you're just getting into it. But yeah. And speaking of which, we do have a really big one coming up that I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit later on tonight or whatever about dragging y'all out here to Raleigh to get y'all. I actually live a couple hours away from Raleigh, but right here on the East Coast, North Carolina. I'm in Raleigh. I should live in Raleigh by now. I'm there almost once a week. So, but yeah. I guess, is there anything specific you could say or bring? I don't know. As soon as you mention something will pop off in my head.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the Facebook groups is a huge thing. A lot of people write Facebook off now.
Yeah.
For a multitude of reasons, but I think the Facebook groups are huge for the collecting scene specifically. There's a collecting group for everything. First of all, on Facebook, absolutely everything. At one point in time, there was like a Sega Pico collecting group, and all this crazy,
of them,
yeah, like all this crazy stuff that like you just wouldn't find anywhere else but like Reddit or something. I'm like, that's maybe not as accessible as Facebook. So I think for bringing people together and like finding things or learning about things, I think Facebook groups are huge. And probably up there, but events as well. I think that's a big thing. You meet a lot of people that way. You meet a lot of whether you're like into like content or any of that stuff or not. Like you can meet some of those people that are doing it. It's a good way to connect with people. I think both of those are pretty good. Events and Facebook are huge.
Yep.
We got Thinking Inside the Box. Said, hey guys, been here since before the stream started.
Very nice. Welcome.
You are a day one. What's the phrase? What am I thinking?
A1 day one, right here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Gosh.
But we're gonna go ahead and plug our sponsor for the show, and that is TimelessGamer.net. TimelessGamer.net exists to inform and enlighten video game enthusiasts of all kinds. And then GamerAimer actually picked out an article over there on the website this week.
Yes, so most of you guys have probably already seen this, but we had Charles Martinet. He had his emotional message on the role change. So on TimelessGamer.net, you can go ahead and check out their article on it. They went ahead and, talked about the fans who have already heard about that long-time in-game voice actor for Mario, and, they just recapped it. So it's really nice seeing all of the different articles that they have where it's up-to-date current news, some of the older stuff. We just love TimelessGamer.net, and you guys should definitely check it out to stay up-to-date.
Absolutely. And we appreciate Timeless Gamer for sponsoring this episode. So I was pulling up something here on Facebook, and when you look at like the count for some of these groups, like the people in the groups, they're pretty substantial numbers for some of this stuff. So like, the kiosk, the big kiosk group that we're all in, like some of these others, I was pulling up. All the Collectors of America groups are all pretty big. And they have those for like all the pretty standard systems, which are still really cool because like you can go on the PS5 one and I'll find things I didn't know anything about, like these crazy like PAL releases or like things that are like special bundles that were like released in only Japan. And, like,
if you want
that,
if you want to spend some money, you could figure out something to buy there too. But
oh yeah.
I love how there's like a variety, and it doesn't matter, if you're an older, newer, a mix in between. I think one of my first, groups that I joined was the Nintendo 64 Super Group, and right away I'm an admin, and I watched that group grow from like a few thousand all the way up to like 170,000 members. It's like, it's crazy to see how like there's just so many of us, like gamers out there, retro gamers, modern gamers, even like the PlayStation 2 group. They're talking about variants, all these different things. Like it's wild to see all the stuff that's out there, and you're still learning every single day. Like there's something I see in one of those groups that pop up, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know that existed.
Oh my God, I know. Ain't that the truth?
No, there's definitely stuff I think Facebook wise, like I'm not active, but I'm not looking through the groups quite as much right now, but I still see stuff pop up every day, my feed, and there's always something I've never seen. I saw the other day. I know, Brandy, you saw that one Sega Pico kiosk that got put up.
Yeah.
Well, there was another one, a variant of that one that I had never seen. I was like, I had no idea. Like, most people would not even know there was a one. Well, there's another one. I'm like, holy crap. Entirely different. And this is the Pico we're talking about. And I was just like, blown away, all this stuff that I see every single day. And the PS5 stuff actually surprises me because I've been following that a little bit heavier when that system came out. I started really collecting for it. Mostly picking up like cheap games, like Amazon deals, but I picked up some cool stuff along the way, and it was from those groups, finding all that, really awesome stuff that there is, and like these different weird variants or like pack-ins, or different types of bundles. Like I love this stuff. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I like finding a lot of the old pack-ins, like the old Costco and Sam's Club stuff, like and just like those kind of things. But it's getting to the point where like I know I don't need any more, but when I find out about them, do I want them? Yeah,
of course.
Do I got
all of them?
Yeah, if I got to tell my wife, yeah, babe, I do have to have it.
I'll die if I don't get it. Do you want to see me die? Do you love me?
This is life or death.
Yeah. No, we've all been there. Some of us more than others.
Still
but
there,
yeah.
but yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah, no, I love it. I don't know why our background went blue. Oh, it's back. Strange. Figuring this out. I apologize. What's some other collecting stuff though, Brandy? Like you, you're always hunting. More than
never.
Okay.
I don't buy any.
Well, when do you
never
up in the last few days that you've never seen?
Yeah, when do you sleep?
I don't sleep, so that is what you have to give up.
Oh.
So I take brief naps occasionally throughout the day. That's
like when you're driving to the next place. Let me just pull over for a few.
I should get like one of those self-driving cars. I should get one of those. That way I can just like nap in between places.
Oh my god.
No, there's a big item that I'm going back to get. I went there to go pick up a holy grail in my head of like a kiosk. And then I get there and then the guy says, "No, I don't just have a kiosk. I have something else. I watch your videos. I think you'd want this. I see this item, don't want to spoil it." And I'm like, forget the kiosk. That ain't a holy grail anymore. So I still took the kiosk, but I'm like, I'm going back this week to pick up the big
really
item.
cool.
He might even deliver
it's pretty cool stuff.
He might deliver it out to my house, but now I have to like dismantle the entire game room, like a whole section. 2 shelves have to get completely like taken apart. A kiosk is gonna go right next to it because it matches the item, and then the other kiosk.
This is a whole game room remodel renovation now because of this item.
For this one item, yes.
That's pretty big.
This one holy grail. This is a holy grail. If I thought the kiosk was a holy grail, no, this is the holy grail.
So I'm nervous. I want to know.
Oh, it's insane. And that I just literally I drove like 20 minutes to this person's house to pick up this item, and next thing you know, walking out with multiple, and then he threw in a whole standee, a cardboard standee for like $10, and it's a GameCube era. So in like a full size cardboard standee. So like this is what this guy had. Like he just here you go.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I also got this and this. Like
he's like, I was gonna trash it. It's cardboard. I'm like, no.
We like cardboard around here.
Yeah, please don't get rid of it. I'll take it.
Oh man. Yeah. No, that's cool stuff. I can't wait for you to be able to show that off. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it because a lot could happen in like a week,
yeah.
But I'm pretty positive he's delivering it now to my house.
Trade tip secret thing.
Yeah.
Don't jinx thing.
Yeah. True.
Don't jinx it.
No, what does Michael Scott say? He says, "I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious."
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So,
Next Sunday, I'll be on the podcast. I'll be like, guys, it didn't happen.
No. Do that. Don't.
I missed out.
The guy holds it for a
I
ransom or
jinxed it.
something.
Yeah, it'd be like a whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. So what is? I'm just kidding. Don't chase. It's good. I'm excited.
I'm putting in the chat right now what it is.
I'm checking.
What is it? Tell me.
No,
No, it is really
Yeah.
cool. Just think maybe Nintendo 64, GameCube era, maybe
Yeah.
both, maybe not.
It's pretty.
Just think
Hey,
that.
what's up, Samantha? How's it going? Yeah, Joshua said, Brandy, you got too many grails. Millennial said she's got all the great stuff, and then Samantha popped in here. Yeah, she's got a lot of grails
Thank you,
for
guys.
sure. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, what is a grail anymore?
That's a good yeah, that's a good point. What is it? Like when do you
Everything's a
reach
grail.
the top? What's above a grail? Like a grail seems like pretty
Yeah.
mediocre nowadays. I found a grail.
Like,
Every day I
everything's
find a grail. Like
yeah,
man, how many grails you got? I love it. Yeah, no, it's great stuff. So let's see. We'll pop into let's talk a little about Raleigh Retro Gamers. Tell us more about that. I want everybody to be able to learn about that. And it looks like an awesome event, and I'm really loving the stuff that's being put out about it. It looks like a great time, and I want to hear more about that and let everybody learn about that.
and where can they like find all of that information at? Just let them know everything.
I'll start with where you can find it because I'm always
Yeah.
miss something. Is my camera still good or? Is it...
It's inverted. It did what it did before the podcast. It's just standard. So if you like click in but it's not like that big of, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what it was. I thought I changed. Sorry.
No.
Okay. All right. So where can you find it? The easiest for anybody, any major social media, Raleigh Retro Gamers, you'll find us. But the easiest to get the event information right in your face is RaleighRetroGamers.com. So that would be, please go to that. That is, you'll find that. You could also see, if you go there, you can see when our event is. There's going to be, if you look at the main page, when you'll see the digital flyer. If you scroll down a little bit, depending on how big your screen is, you'll see a countdown timer of days of when our next event is. So you can get all that information right then and there. If you go to the sidebar on the left, you can hit press and you can actually see some information and interviews and things about our previous event. There's a Raleigh Retro Gamers YouTube that has it's pretty small for information wise, but Jeff Thomas, the president of Raleigh Retro Gamers, he had we had a guy come out and film, get some drone footage and make like a nice little, I want to call it a trailer, but just like a little, got B-roll, got some talking, music, fun and games of what we did at our last outdoor major event, the Moore Square Park. But that was a pretty big one.
That's awesome.
But
yeah, no, I checked out YouTube and tagged them and everything with the poster. Everybody's giving me a hard time. Listen, I was getting messages from Thomas saying for him it looked inverted. So I'm sorry, guys. Everybody's.
Am I good or not? I'm not sure.
I would change it back. I don't know.
On YouTube, it's showing Pokemon is backwards now.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought I had.
Yeah, no, you're good. Apologies.
It was just him who had the problem.
No, I would listen.
I had it on
Randy is
standard.
inverted. I'm inverted.
I don't know what's going on.
TMNT? TMNT?
Yeah, you are. Oh yeah, so just click in the little gear bar down there real quick. Click video, and you'll see where it says mirror camera. Yours is
I am
click
backwards.
on.
But it defaults, so it's not your fault. It defaults.
What
to
do
that.
I
Yeah, defaults to that for
Settings?
some reason. Yeah, the gear. Look at us stopping the podcast to fix it. Yeah, just bear with us, guys. This is going to be one of those episodes where
Wait,
I got so much to tell you about Raleigh Retro Gamers though. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh, mirror.
Yeah, it's standard. It does that by I don't know why, but that's how
Wow.
it
And then
is.
it's backwards on here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Look, I said Brandon was the problem. I was the problem the whole time.
Yeah, Thomas may have meant like you instead of him. I don't know. I'm trying to run this, check messages. I've
That's
got
the
like
best part. Everyone's blaming you the whole time.
man, well, I got a whole bunch of messages on here blaming me, plus a chat, and plus us on here. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
it's like coming everywhere.
MNT.
There we
Is
go.
that right?
Good.
Yeah.
I should have just my shirt, but
What? I can't see it.
I gotta get. I gotta.
Is.
It's the logo.
Yo.
I'll show you my shirt. It's original.
There you go.
Just kidding. It's not. It's from Target.
It's my Raleigh Retro Gamers. Yeah, it's good up in here.
Nice. Yeah, I see. I
Anyway.
see it. I can see it on here, not on YouTube very well.
Raleigh Retro Gamers in the chat.
Oh yeah, hold.
That's
All
great.
right, so
Perfect. Look,
All
we
right,
are
cool.
learning.
this you mentioned that this is different. This is the first time stream. Yeah, got it on this platform. I get a restream. But yeah, I'm looking at my little notes really quick so I don't give you wrong information.
good.
But yeah, so we've got this Halloween show coming up, Raleigh Retro Gamers at Triangle Town Center. But it's big because I don't think we publicly announced it yet. But
You heard it here first,
So-
guys.
Oh,
yeah, limited. Triangle Rad, like a local retro car group. So some of the things they're going to be bringing some retro rides to the show. So it is an indoor thing, but we're getting big.
Nice.
But yeah, Triangle Rads, we're going to have a DeLorean there. So that'll be cool for people to see because a lot of people haven't even seen them in person before. So that's really cool.
Mhm.
Jeff Thomas, he has a laser. I don't know if you know what that is, but if you don't, you need to go Google search it because it's pretty cool.
Oh wait, what is it?
Go type in retro car laser. Just type it in. You'll see what it's just cool. It's just cool. I don't know the rarity when it comes to cars, but it's just something.
It's pulling up a 2022 Jeep Commander. Like the whole Google thing. That's what I pulled up. Oh boy. Retro car laser. I'm not sure. Retro muscle car laser animation.
Type in your car so we get a. But his is red and is badass. I love that thing. He had a Super Nintendo set up in the back.
Nice.
Oh,
He
that's
could
sick.
play. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna so the last show market we had. It's free event too. Bring your friends and family, but. The last show we had a little over 2,000 people show up.
Oh wow.
With only like 54 vendor tables, I think 54. This one we're already like at 75 vendors, and we're still almost 2 months.
That's great.
out. So,
Yeah, that's
Yep.
great.
and
Good chunk right there.
yeah. It's I saw so much stuff I'd never seen before at the last one because one of he's now a good. I don't know. We just bonded really quickly and had really good conversation. He showed me some stuff, but check him out on Instagram, Speedy_NES. But he had some stuff from Europe that I've never seen before. But and I bought some stuff.
All grails.
All grails.
A whole table of grails. Really, I'm not joking. Probably. That's just his stuff. So I was.
That's awesome. You were showing me a few things earlier that you had that were pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that stuff's just like overflow. But I can't wait to set it up. But and then give you kind of like a tour. Speaking of which, y'all just hurry up. Need to pick a date when you're coming and just let me know so I can have the guest bedrooms ready, and or help y'all get a good deal on a hotel or something. Whatever, you know. But y'all got to come see this and come get some of this stuff off my hands because. My wife says I need to get rid of some stuff, and when you got a couple rooms full of it can be overwhelming. So I do have to downsize a lot because
I don't know anything about that.
I got kiosk in the garage. I've got
What kiosks do you have? I don't think we talked too much about this.
Remember, I still need a North Carolina pickup.
Get out of here, Brandon.
Oh, I have that one. You can have that one. I have that.
Oh my God! Do you hear her? She's right here. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't have it already.
Don't have that one. Don't have that one.
Came from Australia.
Yeah.
She's something else.
There's also a pocket one like that. These are just ones.
I've seen that pocket one before. It's cool.
Because I need my North Carolina pickup for the state showdown that I'm doing.
Oh,
and Maryland just got put on the map real big with this big rail. So we got some competition with North Carolina now. We gotta get something good.
Hey, would you guys get? That's really cool.
Nice.
I remember those. Would you guys consider I guess it would be retro. It was early 90s Pizza Hut sign. Would that be something you guys would consider like putting in like a room? Yeah. Okay. I thought so too because one popped up here locally, and I'm like,
dude. I mean, I've got a I'm not a Pizza Hut enthusiast. I'm like, it's nostalgic, but like everything's nostalgic. Like the original Q-tip brand logo is probably nostalgic.
Everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Q-tips for cleaning your games.
That's what you should put your name, Brandon Q-tip Master.
All right, I'll put it as that. But yeah, it's
like
popped up. I was like, things will pop up around here like that, and I considered it.
No, Pizza Hut did the thing with the original PlayStation. I don't remember what year it was, but
yeah, I do remember that.
Do you all remember those?
Yep, I remember when they did that. Yeah, Pizza Hut is where used to do give away the games too and movies as well. I have Thomas has a few of the movies I need to grab from him, but like I saw Mr. Mom that way, and I saw like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey that way. I'm serious. They would give away free movies and games. Like they had original Xbox games back in the day that they would give away.
I think Papa John's did movies too. It might maybe games. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And then of course like Burger King
for a while. But
no, all that stuff was cool. They don't do that anymore because physical isn't really a big deal. So it is sad, but at the same time, kids get the mashup of all the great stuff more than we ever did with things. I mean, look at like the incorporations of recently with Fortnite and Minecraft and Fall Guys with TMNT and all this crazy cool stuff that just never would have happened for us. Like they get all these kinds of cool things with companies, and that it's always mashed up, and they don't. The physical thing for them is just not a thing. It doesn't matter.
They could like care less.
Attachment.
So
which for them makes
buying all of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I don't know, positive and negatives to it. I'm definitely a physical guy, but I do see, especially having a child, I do see like how much more the pop culture stuff is kind of actually sort of shoved in their face. Maybe more than they even want to or care. Like stuff pops up in everything that my daughter has been interested in. I mean, they had like a crossover for TMNT, Sonic, all that stuff in freaking Roblox, which if you guys aren't kids, probably wouldn't even know what it is, or it must be, you'd have to be like pretty young because like it's not really an adult thing. Maybe there's like a crowd of adults out there that played it.
Why can't it be an adult thing?
I just offended
everyone?
That's not what Roblox? I meant, but like it's notoriously like
Roblox
a bunch of little
hater.
I'll be honest, I didn't know what it was up until I still don't know exactly what it is. I know it's a video game, but I don't know what is it like Minecraft, but
how do I explain it? It's like a very low. It looks like a game from like. It looks like a game from like 1995 on the PS1, but it's like a mix of like Minecraft, Legos, and like how do you just create your own worlds? Like these people, they monetize hugely, like millions of dollars by making these worlds for these kids to go in and play.
Or
and they're Okay, look. I hope not. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of little kids playing the game. So anyway, there might be a little crowd of people for it. But anyway, I just offended, whatever the 5 people that are adults and play. We got some comments here. Brandon the Grill Master. Not really. That's Gamer Aimer here laughing at me. We got Joshua. I got a semi-limited item for Brandon when I get to him at some point. Oh, okay. 1990 Plymouth Laser RS. Oh, nice. Everybody's talking about it. Okay. So, yeah, I do know what that is. And I've seen one of those in person. They're very cool. Very cool.
Oh, yeah. Jeff said, I still have some of the vouchers for personal pan pizzas at Pizza. So Jeff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep saying Jeff. Yeah, like y'all know Jeff. I mean, Brandon, you know Jeff. Brandon, you have it. So Jeff also, he's the founder of the NES page also on Facebook and Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got a reminder. You guys ever heard of that little movie series called Jurassic Park or anything?
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay, well, all right. Well, there's this like Jeep
What's
in it.
it about?
Hey, the NES page just popped in here. Actually, that's cool.
Yeah, there's
There we go. I didn't see that.
Speaking to
He's the one that
existence.
said about the.
There you
vouchers.
go. There you
So
go.
cool.
Is it like
Yeah,
a
I'm sorry, I
park
didn't mean to
full of like
interrupt you.
Jurassic era things? Like is that
So-
what it is? Amusement
Triangle
park or
Rad-
something?
So to my understanding, Triangle Rad's gonna be one of the vehicles that's gonna be there that they're bringing to the market as well, to the event.
Nice.
So is Brandon gone again or something?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It put me in the back thing. It said the backstage or
He was in
something.
the backstage.
Backstage. Yeah, I was in the backstage. I was in the backstage hanging out with Kiss.
Yeah.
You don't think that's cool unless you're like 65. So I don't know why I reference them.
Look, he's
I'm
going
offending
after
so
there
many
are
Yeah, I
some
think it's gonna be
younger
cool. But,
people-
I mean, I don't think.
Younger people that enjoy that too. You were
I
just
like Kiss. That's
ageist.
why I said the name. Dang.
Terrible.
This is a wild one tonight. Hey, Stephanie Neeson, aka Miss Echo,
Echo
is in the
enthusiast.
building. Oh man.
That's
Yeah, no,
the
I love
same
it.
step-
So what were you talking about? Jurassic Park. Just totally
Oh
went
yeah,
off,
okay. Oh yeah. So focus. All right. So
No, you're good. We're all wild tonight.
but yeah, so like the DeLorean, got a little bit of list here that I can tell you about, but there's some things that gotta hold, gotta keep some cards close, but
Yeah.
but those are some really, people might have actually heard of them, but the DeLorean from Back to the Future, a Jeep from Jurassic Park,
Nice.
some other 80s and 90s cool rides. I just plugged the Plymouth Laser because I love Jeff's car. He wasn't bragging. I was bragging for him. But we got some plans for some like a modern esport tournaments kind of thing. Last time we had a little bit of a cosplay event going. We've got even if it wasn't even just the community, the people that show up, and I call them my friends. Some of them I couldn't. There's just so many now, but the community is very. I don't know. It's fulfilling to even just during COVID, the social aspect felt so fulfilled at these events that we were able to do and go to. I've got to tell the world about it, and I want you guys to be here. But,
Yeah, no, we do too. We've talked about it.
What's the date for everyone? What's the date of this event?
Oh, I think you
Sorry.
froze.
October 28th.
Can you hear us? I'll pull
Yeah.
up the date. So
Yeah, my network connection says 9 out of 10. So I don't know why.
yeah, it looks like it's dropping a little bit there. I
It's
see
you.
it a little fluctuating. It was you causing the problem. It's you.
a 9 out of 10 is not
She's
bad.
blaming you.
It's you.
He says a 9 out of 10 is not bad, guys.
We are all 10 out of 10s here.
10 out of
Okay,
10 only.
It's back. All right.
October 28th is the date for Raleigh. Awesome. Thank you, NES page.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
It looks like a crazy cool event, though.
From 12 to 5, we're doing Triangle Town Market Halloween edition. So it's free admission. Bring your friends, bring your family. We're going to have, like at all of our previous events. God dang, I'm getting roasted already. Podcast like dial-up. That's 10 out of 10.
This is a roast everyone episode.
Yeah, it is.
For themselves.
We're all a little antsy trying to figure this stuff out on
May
here.
the odds be ever in your favor.
Right? So
that's Hunger Games, right?
There you go.
Pop culture. I know pop culture.
Oh man.
Oh, what is happening?
But yeah. So even what's got to happen to get you here? I'll buy you guys plane tickets. It might not be
this year or for next year.
I'm talking this year.
Oh God, I don't even know. I think we have something going on already that day, don't we?
I may have something already. I will not be here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to talk with you. I'm not sure. I have to check this. I think we might. I don't know, man. I'm not totally sure. Well, I'll check after and talk with you. But
okay.
Not 100% sure.
Okay.
I'd love to come out to one at some point. I just don't know if it's going to be this.
I know.
We would love to go out to every event, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like saying no to anybody. I love seeing all these events come and happen, and because it wasn't this way.
Having some vendors, seeing all that cool stuff. I mean, that was
nobody cared. Just I don't know. It wasn't the same way 6 or 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There just weren't this many events. So like, I love to see it because it gives more opportunities. In different areas. Like if somebody might not be able to go to this event in Wyoming or whatever, that's February 2nd, and well, it's great to have an option in July that they might be able to go to. Like all these places, I think it's really cool.
We're growing. We're growing. We've got a vendor, at least one from Ohio. He's come down. He's already told Jeff, he's like, I'm gonna be at every one. So he's making that trip down here. And that was at the Summer Expo. If you go on YouTube, you'll Raleigh Retro Gamers, Moore Square Park. I think it's the last video, but you'll see that little a few minute video of what I'm talking about. But we got some people from Maryland. I don't know if you ever heard of Silver Fox Gaming. Her and her husband.
Yeah, we know them.
Yeah, they're like my buddies.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we're like real good friends.
Ask them.
They both go into a couple local game stores. We like catch up. They know everything about like personal life, and
oh, really? I didn't know.
Whenever we see them,
that's so funny. Yeah, no, they're awesome. I love them. They're great. But I didn't know they were coming. They showed up at the Moore Square Park event. So
nice.
I was impressed. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're big collectors too.
Oh, and there was I'll brag a little bit. So when's the last time you went to an event that Limited Run and Nintendo were at the event?
Nintendo, not at all.
Nintendo went to one of the Comic Cons I went to earlier this year. Nintendo was there.
It's stuff like that. It's not like
it was a real big, like 70,000 or 100,000 people had went to it, and they were out. But all the smaller ones, they don't really go to.
Mm-mm.
Not all of them.
Never.
Some of them.
Except for yours.
Which is really cool. Which I was telling them yesterday is mind blowing to me because they're like sticklers about being a certain number of people or a certain target demographic.
I can't take any credit for that. That wasn't my hookup. That wasn't me. That was Heather and Jeff. Anyways, they established that connection, and actually, I think Nintendo approached Jeff after they'd made contact about. Anyways, Nintendo's been at, we've had events, and it's so cool. I've got to brag on them about Limited Run. I don't think Brandon has, but I think once the Limited
it's
Run
cutting
store,
out pretty bad. I'm having a hard time. making out what you're
Okay.
saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like just a little choppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hearing like every other word.
Okay. All right. Can you? Is it good now or no?
You sound good now. No? Okay. I'm not sure what's happening there. I give it a second. It looks like it says your connection's okay, but yeah, you were talking about limited. Were you saying limited run last?
Limited run games.
Have you been to the store, Cary, North Carolina?
Not yet.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Not yet.
Reason number 82 to come right down the road. So just saying.
I definitely want to.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I definitely do want to go to the store too at some point as well. I thought it was kind of weird at first that they were stocking the Vita games, but like there's still Vita games sitting there, from what I understand, or at least the last I've heard. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's kind of crazy to still have Vita games there. Is that the case? Do they still have?
I haven't walked into the physical store.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
Anyway.
While we get back in.
Yeah, I don't. That's
yeah,
weird.
I think he was saying that limited run games, their physical store was really close by, so that's another reason to stop by. Because with like Siege, the Southeast Game Exchange, a lot of people that I know personally, on their way down, driving through to that convention, they'll make a whole stop at that at limited run.
The limited run. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's cool. I think it's really, really cool. I definitely want to visit there. I thought it was pretty neat. Like I said, that they were stocking like the Vita games, but like, you know, they keep they're constantly stocking the shelves with like different things that have come out. I saw even it says 10 out of 10.
Are you reading it inverted? Is it 1 out of 10?
Wait, where's he commenting from? YouTube?
Yeah, from YouTube.
I wonder if he's able to hop back in. I'm not sure.
9-ish.
9-ish.
I wonder if it's like inverted, like the 10 is backwards or something.
Backstage. Oh, I'm not. October 28th? I'm not sure.
I think he's asking, is he still backstage or can he be let back in? There he is!
Oh.
It said I was backstage. I didn't touch anything.
Maybe it did me too, and I didn't touch. I'm not sure.
Sure you didn't.
All right.
He's like, I want to go. Kiss is back there.
Oh my god.
Kisses.
Sorry about that. I really don't know what happened.
Nah, it could just be anything. We don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It was force of nature telling me I'm talking too much, probably. So.
Yeah, it was cutting out there like real bad, so like I missed a little of what you're saying, but the store is there, so like making the stop and stuff like that is closed for people to stop. That's cool. That's like hey, if you're coming to see us, you can also, or if you're going there, come and stop at Raleigh Retro Gamers, and I think it's a cool little thing that you could say.
Yeah. I mean, not just limited run retail. You got actually, since our last event, we helped give away raffle tickets to another retro gaming store that's opened up locally. It's called Magpie and Crow. Hidden Block Games has opened up. They're awesome. One of another one that's opened up over the recent during pre-post, I'm not sure, but another one that's opened up they're always at our events is Retroid in Winston-Salem. Awesome. Awesome people. And they're regular every time, like regularly occurring vendors at our events. We've got classics, rare and retro video games that are there. I know all these owners personally. They're really great people. It's just it's cool to know them, and I feel like you can call them your friend. It's really cool. But Brandon Q-Tip Master, I just saw that non-collector. I'm just now reading that. Sorry.
I forgot it was even there until you said it. She said, "Change your name to Q-Tip Master."
That's funny.
Yeah, and then he did because he put non-collector, but I am a collector, or am I not?
Yeah. Brandy
I don't know.
collections.
I don't collect anything.
No,
I just
there's
house it here at my house for no reason.
temporary storage.
Yeah, Roblox. I don't even think I owned one Roblox thing. I don't even know.
I really hope not, because it's one of those things where it's like, I guess it's a video game. It is, but like,
You just
there's
said
no
that Roblox is not for real gamers and it's only for kids, and you said that Kiss is only for old people.
Yeah, you did.
I like Kiss. Though.
You were hating on a lot of groups of people.
I said nobody other than me would care unless they're like 65. If Kiss was behind me, you can't tell anybody, like even 20 years old, they could care less.
Whatever you say.
Only like Spark.
That's the only reason why he went to see it. He keeps telling people he went to go see Barbie for his daughter, but he just wanted to go see it.
Did you even take her with you?
She was in the car the whole time.
She had to wait in the car while I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible. No, I did. I took her. We've done a lot of there's been a lot of Barbie that's like popped up on Game Junction though, because like with the Mario movie the other day, it shot past the Mario sales, which was kind of a bummer. But like it was a good movie too. So
was it a bummer?
Not really. I only like Barbie. So
so we'll call you Ken now, right?
Yeah, I get.
No, or he's what's the other guy? Alan?
Ken was intolerable in the movie.
What's the other guy? The other one?
Oh, the one where it was just like him. There's a bunch of Kens.
It's only him.
Yeah, I think it was Alan. Yeah.
You're Alan.
Yeah, I do feel like Alan. I'm not gonna lie. It's very relatable.
Was the Barbie? Speaking of the Barbie movie, I felt like it was a really strong PG-13 because there's a few times I was like, "Whoa!"
It very much was. I shouldn't.
I would not want my niece to see this right now.
Yeah, I would not have brought my daughter if I had one there.
Yeah. So basically,
it was a Barbie movie. I never checked the ratings. I never watched the trailer. I never looked at any of the emotional.
My dad said that about Chucky. Child's Play.
Well, yeah, that should not be for kids either.
I just had to tell her, hey, don't repeat that. Don't
and my mom
that.
had bought. This is back in the '90s. My mom had bought a My Buddy doll.
Yeah, we just talked about that. Yeah, we had one too at the house as well.
What? I think I mentioned it, commented on something, but my mom literally had Raggedy Ann dolls, and to this day,
too.
I would go when I'd go stay with my mom. Military families, pretty typical to see split up families, but
yeah,
when I was at my mom's house, I would take the Raggedy Ann dolls and put them in the closet in the other bedrooms. But normally she would have them in now you see them everywhere in like the pictures of like nostalgic pictures from the 90s. Yeah. But people's living rooms, they had a rocking chair. It's so weird to say this out loud, but there's a rocking chair in my bedroom. It was weird, but the Raggedy Ann dolls were there on it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And no. And then and I just knew they would rock there. Have you seen Toy Story or Small Soldiers?
Yes.
Those are not staying in the room with me. Get out.
Can you guys see this? You can't see it, can you? Okay, I was sharing.
No, I have a bunch of Small Soldiers toys. I bought a whole bunch of them. They're all right there on that whole shelf.
Y'all can't see the image, can you? Oh, I see why now. No, I was showing a bunch of the Raggedy Ann dolls. I was like, I didn't know how many variants there were. Like, there's...
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of collectors for that.
It's very...
be there. Because I really don't want those mailed to us.
Nah. I mean, look at this like little cutesy one, though. Look at this. What is this?
What is cute about that?
I don't know.
No. See, they look like scarecrows to me. I don't like them.
They
Yeah.
were. My grandma was.
Porcelain dolls that like
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
had
yeah,
and
yeah.
like your grandparents had.
Nope,
And
that's
you
Chuck.
swear that if you like stare at them long enough, your eyes play tricks and they like blink. You
Yeah,
ever?
fuck. I mean,
Or
screw
they
that.
like move.
Look at these. Look at this. Look at this one right here. It's plastic.
Well, you really know how to scare somebody before Halloween, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's wild
Well,
stuff.
thank
But
you guys for watching the podcast. Now that we lost all of our viewers, we appreciate
did
anyone
we
who
though?
stayed with us.
No, we didn't lose our reviews. Hey, it's cool to learn about this stuff though, because I know I enjoy it. And I had, listen, I got those. I got Raggedy Ann and Andy. Yes, I watched the show, had the books. I got them for my birthday when I was 4, and I
And
still
you're getting
have.
them for Christmas.
Yeah, whatever.
You asked
whatever.
what?
Wait, what?
You said you asked for them for Christmas? Like
No,
that
Yes,
was-
I didn't-
Stephanie's getting them
No, I
for you
did
for
not.
Christmas now, she said.
Oh god.
If you would, that'd be cool though. I wouldn't. They don't scare me or anything.
And we'll get a custom like shirt where it'll say like Roblox, and then we'll get like a little Barbie jacket, and then like rocking out
man.
to like Kiss.
Oh my god.
So I'm just gonna
Perfect.
incorporate everything from this episode in a jacket.
Yep.
That'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be pretty cool. Shoot, I was gonna say something. We see it now. My buddy doll is still giving me the creeps. Yeah, I don't know what it was about families buying those, and you know it didn't work well with the whole Chucky thing out there.
What about
I know.
Furbies? Did Furbies give you guys the creeps too?
Yeah, they're a weird neighbor to me. Like I don't think it was gonna hurt me, but I definitely didn't want to be around long at night with one in the room.
Mine just
The
kept
original
talking.
ones. Yeah, so
Even
okay.
without the batteries, they just
This
kept
is
talking.
very current right now to me because my daughter
Like
got
I have
a new
them
one.
here. They're
And-
behind there because I'm.
Why would you? What? What's wrong with you? Now, I
They're
was not
behind
scared
one.
of them when I was a kid, like when they were new. I think they were really cool. However, now looking back at those, I did a TikTok, probably just like a week ago or so, about with the Furby. I took the picture of just Furby's face, just the eyeballs in the mouth. It was horrifying. It was like this. I'm like, what is? It's terrible.
I didn't even see a difference when you did that.
He brought up. Yeah, we talked about this last week. Teddy Ruxpin. I had one of those as well in the game room. I had to move into the closet. Creep drive. I'd have him playing my Ride the Lightning cassette. Man, it was pretty cool. Probably the only kid that I don't know what's wrong with me. You got a stuffed animal playing Metallica. Makes sense, right? I got a Care Bear when I was a kid. Cheer Bear. Still think they are so cute even now. Not so sure about those dolls. I love Care Bears. My daughter has like 6 or 7 of them. Mostly because I think they're cool. And I was a big fan of them when I was a kid. I think I really love those like Care Bears and what's
My
it
Little
called?
Ponies.
Rainbow.
Are you? A fan?
Yeah, I mean that was like
Rainbow
big.
Bright.
Yeah, but Rainbow
Rainbow.
Bright. Yeah, and there was like all those kind of like more wholesome shows during that period of time that still like kind of stick with me and that I think are good and like I've watched some of like the most recent Care Bears, which was 3 years ago or something, that came out with her. And like I just like the vibes of all that stuff, and it's very retro to me still. I think it's cool. I think the original Care Bears are cool. You probably have a few, right, Brandy?
I have a VHS tape out in the hallway on my huge bookshelf out there.
Okay, so
Okay.
don't ever make fun of me again. Then you have a
Field
Care
V-
Bears VHS.
And you ever seen the big? It's on the.
Hey, coming in on Twitch, calling me a brony. Oh no! Oh, look what you did, Brandy. Thanks.
You are welcome.
Yay. Oh, do you guys remember? What was it? The worms. They like would light up. They were like the stuffed animal.
Glowworm.
Glowworms. Yeah. I love those. Those were cool too.
You are just opening up yourself for all of these comments.
Like, I was like
them
5. I don't care.
You remember the teddy bears you could ride on, and then you throw them in the wash machine or something?
What?
Doodle bears. Doodle bears.
Doodle bear.
You could write on them.
Doodle
Yeah, I
Bear.
remember those.
Doodle Bear.
But those
something.
were like much later,
Doodle
right?
Bear.
Like those were
Probably.
like probably like early 2000s.
I didn't have one. I think my cousins had one, and my cousins.
I do remember those.
We grew up at my cousin's house, and my cousins grew up at our house, kind of thing.
Yeah,
and we're still
no.
close. We're all still pretty close.
Are those the ones that have the tattoos already on them, and then you like write all over them?
I think so.
Yeah.
You can get them plainer with the tattoos, depending on your age.
Hey, I'm with Stephanie. I don't know what's going on in this episode. I feel bad. This is kind of like a mix all just whatever. I don't even know. You
started it. You were talking about your love of My Little Pony and all kinds of things.
Yeah, he was talking with
exactly. That was me. I played with Transformers and TMNT and G.I. Joe and all that stuff. You were playing with the Care Bears and the My Little Ponies.
Are you just reading off what this guy saying? I was also playing all those, but I had a little sister, so I was like,
I was reading it. But I had like a G.I. Joe, like the big Barbie like style one, like that.
Yeah, that was my first G.I. Joe. Was that?
And all my cousins had the real Barbie dolls, and I would always have like the G.I. Joe one, and then I started getting like the TMNT toys, Power Rangers. I started playing with all those. And then like my parents got me a Barbie and I was like, what is this? I don't want that. I want the cool toys. And then it was like the video games and all that.
I was there with all that. Like many of these series that we just mentioned had video games. Like, so it all like ties in together for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, at least y'all can have a backup plan and come out and a backup plan. If something, a lot can happen in almost 2 months. Just saying. But
no, definitely. And then you'll have to keep us updated too, because we'd love to come out on, all the other ones. And I'm sure every single event is just going to keep getting better and better. So
is it? The guys are doing a good job. Jeff's doing a great job.
Yes.
The team is awesome. And in the community, the people, the vendors, all of that, they are awesome. And I don't mind making a 2-hour drive. Even if they just want to like talk shop or, hey, let me show you this new pickup I got. I don't mind making a 2-hour drive and going and seeing everybody. So it's so much fun. I don't know. I got it in me. And I got to tell people. I want to share it with people that I know will love it. But I think you're one of the few or only people that I texted when to go look at those Nintendo display cabinets.
I know. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Those are awesome too.
Yeah, I know. And then of course you got like, oh yeah, I've got those. Those are awesome. I'm like,
I just have the one. I just have the blue stripe one, but I almost had the others, but they keep popping up in my area for like $50, $100, but it's always like a weird time where I have something else going on or I need to borrow a truck or something. But hopefully once I get an actual like van of some sort, I'm hoping that transportation will never be my excuse.
Yeah. Have you speaking of some of that stuff, have you Joe Scardino, NES? Yeah. Have you been to his house? Have you seen his stuff? Oh, okay. Dude.
Just through the pictures.
Yeah. He's way closer to you than me or Brandon probably are. So
probably, yeah.
I'll have to link you up. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Was it my connection?
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice of you to
this
join
wasn't
us.
my mic this time, and I had to exit out because it does this thing where it wants to randomly start screeching at you at a very high volume. That's like throw off your headset so high. It's I don't know what's going on. It's broken. It has a bad port, and it just like does crazy stuff. So.
Sure.
Apologies. We lost every viewer. We have negative 1 viewers.
Oh,
terrible.
Geez.
Yeah.
No, we don't. We're fine. We have plenty of viewers. They're also.
No, they didn't like the. Dang.
Wait, they're roasting you.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's all good. No, it really did like for a second turn on as a like culture junkies episode because I like all this stuff. I think it's great and having
Yes. It all
it,
connects,
you
you
know,
know.
it comes back together too. Like
Mhm.
everything comes back around too in like popularity, and I love seeing it. Even Turtles right now, it's got a huge resurgence. I'm seeing a lot of excitement for it. That makes me really happy. And there's a lot of other things that's happening with too. We're getting a new GI Joe game, like
What?
and it's a retro GI Joe game too. It's like a retro
And Rugrats.
and Rugrats. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's super
bringing it
wild.
back.
Know more about these. I'll need to do some research when we get off. But
Yeah,
if you have any nostalgia for anything and everything, 80s, 90s, and even early 2000s, that's Raleigh Retro Gamers events right there in a nutshell. We set up game stations. We've got, you know how awesome it is to see kids playing Duck Hunt and getting their butts whooped by their parents. I love it.
I love it.
And then you can take 2 feet, step over, and play a 3DO.
Wow.
Nintendo Nintendo, or the PlayStation, or anything right there. We got it all. We even have we have little Mario Kart. I mean, even Nintendo had set up where you could play their Switch and play like Pikmin 4 had just come out. You could play Pikmin. You could play the Pikmin. You could play Mario Kart. That's I'm very partial to Mario Kart, but anything and everything. No, I'll fight anybody. I'll debate anybody about it. Nintendo 64 Mario Kart is better than Double Dash, hands down. Sorry, not sorry.
Ooh, I don't.
Dang.
No, that's a. You think 64 Mario Kart is better?
No, I don't think. I know for a
Oh,
fact.
dang.
Wow.
I'll tell you what I think is better than both of those. Mario Kart Super Circuit, I think, is better than both of those.
No.
What?
What did you say?
We already established that you're
Mario Kart
like
Super Circuit.
no. We already
What?
established that you can't rate things. Earlier on in some of our episodes on the channel.
Yeah, I guess we
he
did
literally
kind
he picked up a Atari Jaguar game. And he goes, yeah, it's like the best racing game ever.
I never said that. Never
This is so
said
great.
that.
It's in the video, guys. It's just so great. It's the best one. And then I pulled up, I did like a little screenshot and I put actual real ratings, and it was 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10, worst game ever. Like these are direct quotes that things said. So we don't do that anymore. We don't listen to what you have to say.
We hear you, Brandon, but we love you, but you're wrong.
Yeah, I am pretty wrong, but I got a weird taste sometimes. I like weird systems and stuff like that.
Hey, you got some surprising stuff though. I've been some of the shorts and stuff. I've seen some things that's like, yeah, the Game Boy Micro. Oh, another controversial. That's overrated, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, you think it's overrated?
Heck yeah, you can't even.
Oh man, what?
That's
That's what I play all of my games on.
Oh my god,
every one of them. I play them all on the Micro. I have for years.
You got to get on this one. It doesn't look dark on
That's overrated, I think.
What?
I just saw one a few weeks ago.
SpongeBob's awesome.
That's overrated. Get out of here.
SpongeBob?
Hold on.
Come on. I'd rather have like a Hello Kitty Game Boy or something than that.
Well, yeah,
some
you would.
SpongeBob prototypes.
Game Boy.
If you're watching, checking out the Instagram and Facebook today, you see the Hello Kitty post, and that was actually Thomas's item, not mine, because I don't collect Hello Kitty.
Was.
Yeah.
But
sure it was. It was Brandon.
I think Hello Kitty's cool, though. That's pretty sick.
Nice.
I like the Sanrio characters. I like their style of like the art of those characters, because they brought like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, it was Checkered Flag.
He said it was the best racing game on the Jaguar.
I did not say it was the best. I said it's not.
Watch the episode.
It's playable. It's playable. Like there's no.
It is not playable.
Yeah, it is. I played it.
Not
it's not
playable
good. It's the Jaguar. I'm not gonna like.
He said it was great. He like held the game and he's like, "Wow, it's great that they have Checkered Flag."
All right, yeah, I did say that.
Great.
I said it was better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I got something Brandon might like for Game Boy stuff. All right.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So, just really quick, y'all.
Pokemon Mini.
Can you see it?
Nice.
Should I turn on more light? I don't. If I turn on more light, it's going to be like a super glare. There's no in between. But Pocket Pikachu, you've seen that before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then you got the.
That's really cool, though. Those have gone up in price.
I've got.
Which one's that? Is that the 2 or whatever?
Pocket Pikachu. It's like a translucent gray, smoke gray, almost like the Nintendo 64.
Okay,
smoke.
I didn't know about that one for the.
I've
Pocket
got these
Pikachu.
in little package, because I'm a nerd and have to put it in plastic protected. But I've got a brand new one. But here's what Brandon would like. I mean, I like it too. I'm admitting it. But a Game Boy Pocket, Tamagotchi, but the Game Boy Pocket. Sorry, I'm doing this at a bad camera angle.
Oh, nice. I have that one. That's cool.
Oh yeah, Brandy's got.
Dang, Brian's giving me a hard time on Checker Flag too. Atari Carts isn't good. That's like the worst. One of the worst, I think, clones of Mario Kart ever. It's
way better than Checkered Flag.
It is better. But I don't think either is good, honestly. My honest opinion, neither are good. But Checkered Flag, I played it back in the day. It was playable. It's not good. It's terrible. The frame rate is like 10 frames a second. But
like
Brian's giving me a hard time there. Like the podcast. Don't blame that on me. Oh, that's
nice.
cool.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that's neat.
I can't even tell you what it says in Japanese.
I know that.
You sure you
I
can't
know what
read
anime
it?
it is. It's
There's Game Boy Color on it, so I had to get it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Nice.
But yeah,
I've
it's
never
pretty
seen
girly.
that.
It's it says Media Factory Pocket Sakura, but it's like a Pocket Pikachu, but Pocket Sakura. I guess you could. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You might like it. I mean, it's
2020. It's cool. Yeah, very cool.
Whatever you want, but I just at you, buddy.
That's one of the best things that I've seen. Yeah, I think it's really, really cool.
Is it better than Checkered Flag?
No.
I was gonna run with it. We're making merch for this now. Checkered Flag is actually good. Hyphen Brandon. Howdy, Mysticles is in here. BD said Mario Kart is a better game for sure, but for the library games, Atari Kart isn't terrible. All right, it is not okay. I guess I'm thinking of, is it good for $700? Not really. No.
Yes.
It is not worth $700.
Yes.
And that
I would pay more.
That and you would pay more. Oh my god!
I don't bid down. I bid up. Oh, you're asking $20? How about $200? Thank you.
I buy knock off Mario Kart displays.
Oh, you agree at $200? How about $400? Thank you.
I'll do $6. What?
No, I want to bid against myself.
Oh no, I want to pay $6.
Randy,
let's just round up.
Oh, that's sick!
Nice.
I just got my first
cool.
of any of those, like the McDonald's displays.
Did you see? So cool. Did you see the other one I showed you like before the stream? It's the fold out. It's in the other.
Boy. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if you showed me. You were showing me so much cool stuff.
Really awesome. I'm not bragging. It's actually it's a hoarding problem. Honestly, it's an issue. It's a condition, but and I'm here.
It's a condition. Well, I'll send you where Brandy got help.
Oh my god!
What?
I have a good person. I can.
What are we getting help on?
I have no idea. Thinking Checker Flag's a good game, apparently. Oh man.
Yeah, apparently you do. Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do anything right.
So, Brandon, you got any cool pickups lately?
Me? Well, yeah, I got a pretty cool package. Yeah, I haven't showed any of that yet.
Are you keeping it in the? I mean, there's nothing like super mega rare or nothing, but I mean, pretty much cool. Saving some of it, or
I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I haven't even had time to like completely go through everything yet. But other than that, pickup wise, nothing like the past week or so that I haven't like showed. Yeah, I mean, I went to a flea market here in town a few weeks ago and got a big bundle of manuals and inserts. And I found a couple of cool things there. Some the Final Fantasy 1 and 2 manual. Like a bunch of stuff there. I always pick those up, and Thomas really turned me on to doing that more, because like he does that at conventions so that if he needs to get an insert or something, he's not like trying to buy it on eBay. It's like, oh, it might be $2, but you got shipping.
Right. I
So
saw
like I've been picking those up all the time.
for sure. Because you're going to, especially if you're getting a handful of them, even just shipping alone saves you time and money just by picking it up there. But
Yeah, no, I think it's great, and I've been doing that. My problem is that like I just forget. I have it in my game line and everything, and like I just don't even think about picking up manuals. Like, so I'm trying to get better at like if I find like a bundle of them or something for sale, it's like a good price, just pick them up and then figure it out after. And like maybe there's a manual in there I need. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just forget like manuals and inserts are on my mind when I'm like hunting. They're usually probably like down here. Brandy, you're probably the same way, right? Like you, as far as like we might have tracked what we need, but like thinking about what needs to go inside something or even caring at the time, like just doesn't cross our minds. Like dig through I notice we don't dig through the manuals at conventions. So
No, I try to find things like as close to complete, unless it's like a cartridge. But I really try to find like this stuff complete. But occasionally one thing will like drive me nuts, so then I'll order it right away.
Another feeling.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the comments because that's literally been my life.
Yeah, we've noticed. Everybody's talking about it.
Getting short.
The best part is, I just filmed like 5 or 6 shorts earlier today, all turtle stuff. So like literally today, there's like a Bop It one.
Oh my god, a Bop It?
And then turtles. They're all like turtles.
Oh no, you're in all of them too?
Yeah, I started where now it's me talking about some of the items that I've been picking up. So
that's funny.
Jeez.
So good luck waiting for all those to just drop. That'll be probably like the next.
Every time I pull up YouTube, it's freaking Ninja Turtles, and I'm like, man, maybe I really don't like Ninja Turtles. maybe I should unsubscribe from this channel.
Brady's got the lock on anything and everything Ninja Turtles. Even
because I keep getting all like the free cardboard displays at the store. They just keep giving them to me.
Hey, what's up, Retro Matt? We got Edwin's in here as well. Love it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What's going on, guys? Everybody just stopped talking. I was like, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Brandy's like, let me check my DMs.
I'm looking up turtle stuff.
Yeah.
No, I love her TMNT shirt as well. Like, you didn't even get the show, but it's got like the turtles going all the way from the side of the shirt all the way to the back.
Yeah, it's like a different shirt. So it's
not something I would wear, but it's really cool.
It is a little odd. So like the whole side of the shirt has all of like the turtles.
So cool.
It's different. But I mean, this was from Walmart, and as I was picking up all these cardboard displays over there. But what I did find, you guys have to stay on the lookout. They got these again.
Yeah, I just picked one up today. Super cool. I'm so excited. All right, let me just. I know what I wanted to dive.
I hand them out for Halloween. This one is mine to open for shorts and stuff. But then I buy like several more, and then all the kids are like, "She's giving out Pokemon cards," and then everyone flocks to. It's great.
That's better than the rich people neighborhoods where you get the full-size candy bars.
Oh, we give those out too. All the candy and Pokemon cards.
That's a perfect transition because I wanted to bring this up. I was trying to find the time, especially that we put this on advertisement for the podcast. So what led to the decision? And I love it. I think it's great. What led to the like Halloween decision to incorporate that sort of thing and have it around October? Was it like a planned thing? Like, oh, we want to have, something Halloween related with it, or?
So I think that was kind of like a gimme in my eyes because it's like getting people together. It's so much fun. Who hates Halloween? I mean, even growing up in like a Baptist church town, We even had like
Oh, me too.
not Halloween, you know. But
Me too.
The trunk or treats.
right.
The Trumper treats, but it wasn't called that then.
No, the trunk, like your car trunk.
Yeah, we had trunk or treats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we did at our school. Yeah.
Yeah, all the churches I feel like had that around here.
I thought
Yeah, they did. They probably did here too. It was, I do remember it pretty heavily back in the day.
we did it like almost like we call it fall festivals.
Exactly, they just said it in the
Oh,
comments.
that's
That's
saying.
what we had too. Yep, fall festivals.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in the Bible Belt, I guess. Southern
All Hallows Eve.
Fall Festival. Yeah, Fall Festival. That's what we had. The church had Fall Festival. That's and like it was fun and everything, but like I always wanted to just go out with my friends because we were going to anyways. But you know, it was like, and then right when it started getting dark, and you know, all the old people are getting tired and doing their cakewalks and what.
Now you're calling out old people. Jeez.
Man, this whole podcast.
I'm telling you.
Old people can get it, man. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I guess to answer your question, I think it was in Jeff's mind, and I want to speak on her behalf, the director or whatever of the venue. I think that's something that they want to do, and they just season the opportunity for something big. And Halloween gets everybody a little excited. I mean, we make a joke at our house. You know, my wife and I make a joke. It's always spooky season in our house. We've got. I mean, when you if you walk in our house and you look to the right, in the dining room, we have like a skull, like a potholder skull, but out of it is like it's a black skull. It doesn't look like realistic. It's not that weird, but it looks like a a plant potholder. But out of the top, like what looks like the piranha plant from Mario.
Oh.
And so that's like our centerpiece. Instead of having flowers on the table, we have like the piranha plant and then you know, we've got you know little Halloween decorations that are like integrated into our home decor in a way. It's like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's just it's like nonchalant spooky season at our house, but
nice.
But September,
I love the movies. I love everything about it.
Like, I do too. Yeah.
When they do like the Halloween countdowns and all that, I'm like, yes, let me watch all of like the 80s and 90s. Like I just go through, and you know, I think we went through Halloween or Friday the 13th one year, and then you know, it's just try to like cycle through as many of the classics as you can, and then you go back and you're like, this is not scary at all. Run, don't trip, run. What are you doing? Get in the car. Don't go there.
Always.
Like the whole time, but it's great.
I'm right there with you, Brandy. I love to do that too. And I used to be a thing like I would just do for myself. Like before my daughter was born, and you know, I had gotten my like first place and stuff. I would just like, I remember some of those Octobers, like I would just sit there and binge through those when I wasn't working, like going through the whole series. I remember doing like Nightmare on Elm Street, and like I even did like the weird ones like Leprechaun, but of course like Child's Play. But I just enjoy that. I just enjoy Halloween because fall is my favorite season, so I already like it for that. It's the most comfortable for me. Like it feels good where I'm at. Like fall is probably the most normal season that we have. Like it's usually like either super hot or you know, crazy cold, and like it can be both of those in the same day, and like so I'm super not used to like a stable weather. Well, Halloween seems to be the most stable time for that, and I you know, enjoy like all the stuff around it, and kind of like all the pop culture stuff back in the day would like really pull me in, like you know, even down to like the monsters from those cereal. I forget what that brand is, like
the Count Dracula or Chocula.
Yeah, I was always like enamored by that as a kid, like all that stuff, like the Universal monsters. I love that stuff. So like I just
like the Turtles, the TMNT. I have all those. Yeah.
Yep, just like that. Yep. So I mean, like it was kind of always.
I feel another shortcoming.
Huh?
I feel another shortcoming.
Do it
for Halloween.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have all of them, but I have enough to make a short.
Daggone. What is going on right now? Oh yeah, Beetlejuice. Yeah. Okay. So we already talked about this the last podcast, but Beetlejuice. I'm sorry. Like, and I know people love it, and that's fine, but for me, it does not hold up at all. The movie is dreadfully hard to get through.
It's a little wild too. Like some of like the comments and like the whole like forced to marry type of thing and like this other like weird stuff that happens.
I can get past all that, but I think just in even that though, it's like that doesn't hold up either. Some of that stuff, and you're right.
I am excited for the new one though. I do want to see where they go with it.
I don't know if I'm like super excited, but I loved Beetlejuice. Years and years.
It's not Barbie, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool, and I get what people like. I think the practical effects that are used in that movie are like second to none. Like some crazy stuff in that, like even like some of the puppetry and stuff like that. Pretty crazy. It's a little too like sporadic for me nowadays. Like
yeah,
a little too chaotic.
You guys, when you say Beetlejuice or anybody says Beetlejuice,
cartoon
for some reason, first thing that comes to my mind is a movie called Drop Dead Fred, which
love that
was
movie.
like a
love that movie.
free movie. But do y'all remember that movie, Drop Dead Fred? Yeah, creepy, doesn't hold up well, but
I probably had to rewatch it to make a decision. Because like
it wasn't
with Beetlejuice, I had the VHS tape as a kid. I think it was like my first VHS tape.
Yeah.
Don't know why parents would get your kid that. It was like their first, but they did. But I feel like a lot of things went over my head as a kid, and I just thought it was like creepy, but like I kind of liked it, but like I don't think I knew what was going on at all. And then I rewatched it again, like probably like a couple weeks or a week ago, and I was like, "Whoa, missed that." So I don't know. I feel like that happens a lot with those movies.
Yeah.
You got a couple. What about you? What comes? Oh, any of those claymation type movies are nostalgic for me, but like James the Giant Peach and all that. But there is like a factor to them. I don't know what it is, but
I can never. Even then,
I watched that like a million times as a kid. I always wanted it on.
Yeah, there's other people I've heard have said that it was like their comfort movie. Like just put it in. I've heard people say that.
I don't know what it was.
There's something about that type of animation as a kid that like I don't know. I just couldn't jive with it. There was things that did it right for me. Like I'm saying personally, but there was something about like this weird style that like James and the Giant Peach did. That movie did very well and people love it, but I don't know.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit for a while, and then I think later on Chicken Run.
Chicken Run did it right for me. I think that was great.
Was Coraline like that, or was Coraline different? I can't remember. But that was a good one, like, regardless of whatever it was. Maybe it wasn't.
It was like some weird style. It was some sort of style. I can't remember
it reminds me of that same style. Whether it is or isn't.
Yeah, it was like a doll puppet style, maybe like something a little bit different than But I think it was still animated. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it had some.
Carl said, if you read that comment from Carl, he said, "I think the claymation movies, some people are put off as the movements can be quite jerky." Yeah, and it also put off like I don't know. To me, it's not that hard to see that, but I definitely spoiled nowadays to animation. And the kids nowadays, they got an endless supply of it on Disney Plus. You don't really have to, but.
And they got this Mario movie, and we got the other.
I know.
What's wrong with that? Dang.
Did y'all know it was filmed? There was a lot of the filming was done here in Wilmington. Well, okay, yeah, I live in right outside of Wilmington, but I thought that was so cool when I found that out a few years ago. I was like, hell yeah! And then I watched the movie, and then I was like, I'm not gonna really tell people about that.
Yeah, you guys are known for that. So thank you.
Rest in peace, Bob Hoskins.
Damn. But. There's one cool thing.
I loved that Mario movie when I was a kid.
I got those extremely rare, high valuable, not really, Skybox Super Mario Brothers trading cards.
I want a sealed case of those. Not case, sorry. Like
box of them.
Yeah, like a box of them. I want to get I think they're cool, but like I have zero interest in opening them.
I do love them, and even the gum trading cards and stuff. But I mean, I know stuff you guys all have probably or seen, but these ones are special to me. Jeff gave me these a long time ago, and I got some stuff from.
Nice.
You can actually go to Limited Run and buy those. Like
what?
Everything I was just holding up, they have those there. They have like
I think it's on like a wall or something. They have a bunch of like the cards.
Yeah, they have like a wall behind the register. I haven't been there in
Dang,
months,
I didn't
but
know about
a wall
that.
behind the register and stuff. But next time they do like a community related event, as soon as I know about it, I'll tap in with you guys, because it would, like, I was there at the grand opening. I was lucky enough, and I got to meet. Let me see if I have it right here, and I was going to show it to you.
Oh, Shantae.
Yeah, I got a bunch of signed stuff from Matt and Aaron.
Oh, nice.
I think I'm saying that right. Is the last name? The
Do
creators.
they carry the skateboards there in the store?
Yeah.
They do?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't think they have them there now, but
I don't know if
I
there's
know on the
Well, I
grand
meant like the
opening.
skateboards they do in general, like new ones or.
skateboard decks. I mean,
There
I've got
was-
a dozen of friends that live minutes, not 10 minutes. I'm talking about a couple minutes that live right around the corner from the store. But I can reach out to them and find out if there's anything y'all need or want from it. Just hit me up. It's not going to cost y'all extra. I mean, I know y'all can pretty much buy anything online, but if there's like something like, hey, if you get, like, I was collecting the Game Boy games, the Game Boy Color games, and all them that they were putting out before the stores even opened up. But yeah, I think it's on that. I think it's on that wall over there. There's so much going on here, but
There's a Gargoyles remastered deck, and then the Castlevania Advanced collection deck that would to kids. Mostly that Castlevania one I think is really cool. But the can we just talk about how freaking cool? And I absolutely 100% have to grab it. And I said no more limited run collectors. Thankfully, it's really small, but the remastered collector's edition that comes with the Goliath figure.
I haven't even seen it.
So I'll put it on the screen. Actually, it looks so freaking cool. I keep forgetting I can do that now. So we're gonna have to get used to like being able to pull things up, but it's incredibly cool. You keep laughing at me for? I can hear it. I'm not even on the screen.
Now I'm reading the comments before they like pop in.
Oh, great. Yeah, I think it's really
Stephanie
cool.
needs a signed Echo game. I
She
don't
has
know.
the signed posters. She met the guy who made the games.
Oh, that's cool. Echo.
What?
At
No,
Siege.
she did not.
She did. We
What?
went to Siege, and no
So she's like a mega fan now.
No offense to Brandon, but he messed up by not being there. I know it's out of your control. You had a lot of things going, but
yeah,
dude.
Siege was like the place to be. I'm excited for next year.
Oh my god, yeah.
We got to start like mapping out all
Hey,
the
we went to a
conventions.
lot of great conventions.
Yeah. You know,
I can't even.
You can't be.
I can't even just
at one time. I get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had made prior, I had agreed to go into one before, which was a great convention.
Yeah, still had a
I
great
just wish it
time.
hadn't followed. Yeah, I wish I hadn't followed on Siege Weekend just because I've wanted to go for so long, and now I really had a reason to go. Like, because I, wasn't really going out of state for like conventions. That wasn't a thing before. So next year for sure.
For sure, next year. All right.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, and we'll figure out stuff about Raleigh. There's just so much.
because
There's so much.
I still need my
we just
North
have to figure it all out.
Carolina state.
Well, it doesn't have to be in 2 months, Brandy. Like, you can spread it out. It could be like,
I'm trying to hit as many
there
states
are
as I
people that have
can.
had. I know you are, and I'm like, she's gonna burn through it. I'm like, what do I do now?
I'll move on to
I'll
the
keep an
world.
eye out for the signed Echo game, Stephanie. But are you going like you're gonna do your series is gonna go outside of the states now? You're gonna go out of country now?
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't know if I was supposed to ask that or not, but
No, it's fine. I'm hoping that potentially I can get one before the state thing concludes. Like before, like I cap it this year, before next year brings it in, because I'd like to, in theory, hit like 8 to 10, like this first year, and then starting next convention season. It is Stephanie's idea, so blame her. And then I'm hoping that as like the following, years, I can hit different conventions, map it out to different areas. That way I'm not always doing like the same places. And then that way it also helps me keep track of like what I find in different areas. What is essentially like the top state or like these state showdowns. And then like for Maryland, I picked up something really cool. And then I went to go pick up this kiosk and I was going to do that as a state showdown. And then the guy's like, no, I have this. And I'm like, well, that's the Grail. So now there's going to be like a Maryland is battling, like the state showdown. So like it was the PlayStation sign, then it's going to be this, then it's going to be that. So like each state has the opportunity to find different things. So it's not just Maryland one time or Georgia one time. It's like every year it can like change up, and maybe I won't go to Georgia next year. Maybe it'll be like 3 years out because I'll have to go to Colorado, or I'll have to go to, California or Texas. So it's just, it's like an ever-growing.
Here's how you can travel the world on $50 a day, just so you know.
Yeah, but you got to pay $4 for the book.
Yeah, you got to pay $4 for the book, Brandy, but it's not, it's a low entry fee to help you out.
I can't afford
$50 a day for,
okay.
All right.
Tips and tricks on traveling, because thanks to my wife, Samantha, she's a guru whiz at this stuff. Like, and just a side note, I just got a plane ticket, round trip. I'm coming to Columbus, Ohio for a short period of time for a layover, but I'm flying to Texas for $57.76 or something like that. Yeah.
What?
So
wow, I need that help.
I almost spent $1,000 to go to freaking
that's what I'm saying.
Arizona.
Yeah, we went out to Arizona, and like he paid double what I paid.
Yeah, it was crazy,
Oh.
and it really rubbed me the wrong way of flying. I know that obviously there's deals, but I was like, dang, my first time, like this.
And we flew
like
Frontier and Spirit.
Oh, it was terrible. It was really bad.
Like
I was
bottom of the bottom.
And I was look, I used to be scared of planes. I said I would never get on years ago. And I went on, it was fine. It was the way there was not good. It sucked. The way back was cool. Like it was, I guess, throw you into the fire and whatever.
Stick you in the cargo storage.
I wish they would have. Hey, picking preachers in here. What's up, man? I really wish they would have like threw me in the cargo, man. Save a little money.
Yeah.
He says that I actually make one.
$1 a day.
Yeah.
But my tip is Scott's Cheap Flights. My wife got tickets. So the past few years, I'm not bragging. We both have to work. We just saved up time at work, and we're pretty frugal with a lot of things. But Scott's Cheap Flights, that's really saved us. We went to India for quite a while. We went to Italy for almost a month.
Dang, that's cool.
India was 2019 Christmas, and then into 2020, right before COVID. We got back from India and Spain right before COVID like hit the news in the States.
Yeah.
And then we spent a lot of money and got a house right before that. But last fall, our trip was Australia. We went to Australia for a month. Which if you go, I got some like, hey, you got to check this place out. Places on my little checklist. But
nice.
Then the other one was Italy, Australia, China, India. Yeah, Scott's Cheap Flights is the way to go. That's the tip.
I'm gonna have to check that out because we got tons of
Yeah,
conventions.
I just bookmarked it myself, so that'd be pretty cool to check out.
Yeah, tons of conventions in the future. Definitely tons in different states too. So we're gonna have
to got video.
Keep anything about
grab charger.
Picking Preacher's asking, any of you going to Retropalooza Saturday? I know it's probably way too far away from you guys, but will anyone be there?
I wish I was going. I was talking to Retro Wolf 88. He's going to be there. A bunch of people are going to be there. He was asking if I was going, but unfortunately, there's a couple other prior engagements of things that I have to do, or else I would have went, but I didn't know who was going or didn't really know. So there's always next year. I'd love.
You have buddies?
Huh?
You have buddies?
Yeah. Sometimes I have.
I was talking to this buddy and that buddy, and
yeah. Sometimes I have buddies.
Chase, how did you find Australia? Love it over there. It is the next country over from. Stephanie's asking for which convention? Retropalooza.
It's in Texas. We're gonna go 1 year. It might be next year.
That's one of the 4 I would like to go to next year.
But there's a couple different ones, so you got to make sure it's the one in the one area in Texas, not the other one. This one's the bigger
That's right. Yeah.
Because there's a couple
Okay.
each year, but I heard that this one, the one that falls around this time, that's in whatever area
That's the
in
one to go
Texas,
to.
that's the one to go to. Because
Okay.
like Retro
All right,
Rick's
yeah,
been in the past, and like all these other people, and everyone says great things. So yeah,
nice.
that's on the list.
Sounds
There's
like a good
bunch,
time.
on the list. California would be nice. Portland would be nice.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, there's obviously, we talked about like Portland, and obviously Siege would be on the list for me. But yeah, there's a lot of cool conventions.
And even the ones that we went to this year are all great too.
Yeah. Pick and Preacher, so I was supposed to go this weekend, but I'm broke. The one in Austin I hear is amazing. Yeah, no, I feel it. There's a lot of conventions. It's hard to be able to go to everything, and I would say, we've happily been able to go to more than most people go to. So I'm beyond content.
Yes.
The one
I went to more than 10, I think. By the time this year wraps up, it'll definitely be over 10. So I think that's that's great.
Yeah, it'll probably be like over. It's got to be a little bit more than that for you, because it'll be over 10 for me. And you've went to a few more, I think, than I have.
13 or...
Well, and I went to even some of the other ones that were like non-gaming, like the toy, and then went to that music convention in January, and
I went to
like there's other stuff.
Comic-Cons.
Yep, I went to one Comic-Con type thing as well. Yeah, so I mean it's cool, and I like checking out that other stuff too. Like if I know that I go in, I'm like, I'm not buying anything. I'm just going to hang out and have a good time. Like I like that. I'm like, oh yeah, let's just check things out. Not sure if
see
there, but yeah, I think it's. I'm back. Yeah, I'm not sure. How's he typing? Because I don't see him. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, we definitely have been to some pretty cool stuff. And hey, yeah, I'm not
heard everything.
Typing, I'm like, what?
Hear me? Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're like typing, and I'm like, where is he?
Where is he at? Like he's in here hanging out, but I don't see him. But yeah, no, there's a lot of cool stuff we got to go to, so very appreciative of that.
Yeah, but and
then Retro Matt mentioning Nintendo World, that's up there on the list of wanting to go to.
Oh,
yeah, for sure. So,
but yeah, Scott's Cheap Flights. Do TripAdvisor to get a feedback. Okay. We rented my wife. She's the mastermind, but I've learned these things, being with her, obviously. I thank God for her, man. But renting an apartment, like when we went to the last trip to Australia, which I got some kiosks from Australia, which I could talk too much, so I'm gonna try to stay focused. But we got a whole apartment with like a laundry room, a master bathroom, a full kitchen, and everything. Cheaper than it would be to get a basic standard hotel there for 3.5, almost 4 weeks. So,
wow.
Yeah, and just because you see one thing as a price, a sticker shock. As collectors, you guys already know you got to look in different areas. But definitely Google Flights and Scott's Cheap Flights. I hit Google Flights first. Scott's Cheap Flights, we're subscribed to like the premium thing, but you don't even have. You could do it. You could do the free newsletter or whatever. But and then last one she got recently last week. We were like, Samantha asked me, "Do you want to go to England?" I got round trip tickets for $320 a piece.
Wow.
And you get a checked bag, and one checked bag, one carry-on, and then pretty standard across the board, you get a personal item. And sub tip to that tip, if you can get out of taking a checked bag, do it, because you can travel so much faster and easier.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, and literally just go to a thrift shop or whatever. When you get to your destination, buy a suitcase there at the thrift shop. Buy a beat up one. It has wheels.
I've heard that many a time.
Stuff that you're buying, and put it in there to haul it around.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Say that again. Okay, so buy
you go to like a thrift store, Goodwill, and you'll find a suitcase there, and you can fill it up with all the goodies that you have.
Bring stuff. Oh, but yeah, you have a checked bag when you go back, though, right? You just don't have a checked bag on the way there.
And in some cases, that could save you at least $75 to $150 and up. Just
yep.
I mean, just for that one way of saving not a checked bag.
Right.
And get some travel backpacks. We get them when we see them on sale at Target or whatever. They're like $10 or $11, but they're literally like suitcase. They look like the inside of a suitcase, but with extra pockets and everything. But they're just like traveler's backpacks. They open up horizontally, or I don't open up like a book, like kind of like it does. But those are other little travel tips. But yeah.
Yeah, those are great because I don't know, hardly anything about travel as far as like with airfare involved and all that stuff. So that's great. I love hearing that. I'll take all the advice I can get.
Where you want to go? Hit me up at a later time. And
Japan is the number one place I've got on my list. I've never, since I was 8 years old, all I've ever wanted to do was live in Japan.
Yeah,
that won't happen anytime soon. I have a child here that's, tied down here, but to at least go and get acquainted with the country and be able to make regular trips, I would be content with that at this point in my life.
I want all the games.
I don't even care about. I want to go for the culture, the everything, gaming there
the
too.
Gaming culture.
I love.
Yeah, I want to go, but I'm scared I'll come.
She's trying to go there out of disrespect, trying to steal from the Japanese. Like all the games.
I'm gonna bring a whole luggage, and I'm gonna put my clothes in a backpack, and I'm gonna fly there, and I'm gonna fill up the whole luggage with a whole bunch of games, and it'll be great.
That's disrespectful. I am disappointed in your behavior tonight. I'm just disappointed. I expected better. Yeah, going there for just the video game. No, seriously though, like the culture of Japan. Like I said, ever since I was a kid.
Yes.
I think the early Nintendo Power, but also anime at that point in time. So I'm talking when I was really young and could know what that was. The very early anime stuff that I had saw. There's something about the culture in that anime that I was like very fascinated with. I was very fascinated with seeing family eat food together. Like, that was not a thing I had ever saw.
Everything.
Yeah, I think they've got a lot of things right with their culture, and I just love. I also love the history. Very much into all that. So I just all of it all around. Like I said, that's literally been my.
I haven't gone out of Tokyo, but it's number one on my list now. Japan's back number one on my list.
Yeah.
But I haven't been outside of Tokyo before. But my godmother / aunt, if you want to say, when I was a little kid, I grew up a little, and my dad was stationed in Hawaii, Pearl Harbor, so we got some extended family there. But my auntie Alberta, she is half Japanese, half Chinese, so I kind of grew up. Even the Japanese culture and the foods and everything is a little nostalgic for me, and that's like the reason why I started with Pokemon. So that's why I was such a nerd with Pokemon, which I'm a bad
even
because I haven't played the last one. So
you're not really a Pokemon master, then I should probably remove that from your name. I thought you were a Pokemon master.
Well, you're the Q-tip. Well, you're the Q-tip master.
You don't know all of the new 79 Pokemon? Are you kidding me?
I know all of them.
It's all right. Look, one podcast, I played through. I was at the very, very end of one of the new games, and I want to play that DLC that's about to drop. I think sometime this month. Yeah, for Scarlet and Violet, and I couldn't remember on the spot. I'm not good at on the spot. Even on the podcast, I've gotten a lot better, but I'm still not great with on the spot thinking with certain things. I couldn't even name one Pokemon, and as soon as I got off, in my head, 30 came through my head. I was like, oh my god, there's so many Pokemon, man. There's so many.
They need to bring.
I bet I can name all of these ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Name the one to the far left then.
Pikachu.
Oh,
okay. Who's the other one?
Mimikyu.
The other Pikachu.
All right. What's y'all's favorite Pokemon game? Or two favorites? I guess two favorites. What's your top two Pokemon games?
Crystal and Black 2.
See, I'm most nostalgic for Red and Yellow.
Yeah,
But I
Nothing wrong
have
with that.
played
Yellow.
more. I have played more, but I'm most nostalgic for those two. I also had Blue. I had all three of those growing up. But I think
Yeah.
Stephanie
Pokemon
says
Go.
Pokemon Go. Hey, for a lot of people, that's
Hell up.
probably all they can name. You know what I mean? Like
I
they got
used to
it was
drive
like a
around and spend so much money in gas trying to
Yeah.
get all the Pokemon.
it was a thing. It was like a phenomenon where
Be a self-driving car.
we-
Reason number 2.
It would be like
We had
me,
this-
my brother in the back seat, the girl he was with. It would be like a whole thing. We'd all just pile in a car and drive down to the water because you get like the best Pokemon
dang, it was a
there.
whole family affair for you guys.
It
I mean, it
would. We'd
wasn't that
like
deep for me. It was
circle
just me.
neighborhoods.
Oh my god.
We'd see other
Dang.
cars, wait for them to pull away, battle at the gym, and then as soon as they like left, we'd hurry up and take it over.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Put some
Nerd.
car raids. But yeah. What was so Pokemon Go, Pokemon I'm nostalgic for Pokemon Blue. That was my first Pokemon game. And I can't remember if
My first was red
Red.
as well, and then I got blue after
I think it was
it
red. then
quickly
blue,
got
then yellow.
stolen. So I kind of had both.
I-
It got stolen and it got replaced with blue. I had it for like a month. So
Yeah, I really loved when Alpha Sapphire, I'm sorry,
oh, yeah,
when
absolutely.
Sapphire and Ruby came out, because I absolutely loved the Pokemon Pinball, the advanced one. That was my
Yeah.
Oh.
but when they redid the games and did Omega and Alpha Sapphire,
Mhm.
I got back into that's what got me back into Pokemon was that.
Oh, so you missed all the DS era stuff?
I did go back and play some of, and I played through, and I beat X and Y, black and white, and
You did play black and white?
black and white, and on R4 cards, because I was in college.
Dang, so you're not really a collector?
No, I own them. I collect them.
I don't even have any of those. So
Oh,
that's I have
got 'em.
a couple. I don't have any of the DS ones.
I bet
So
you
it's all.
have. I'll be surprised. I won't be surprised if Brady has it. The DS typing Pokemon game. Do you have that? It was a PAL exclusive, I believe.
Typing Adventure.
No,
So I.
But
don't
my
have
game
that.
store just got this in. And this is like apparently for like all collectors.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap is super nostalgic for me too. So my buddy has that Pokemon Typing Adventure. It's actually a really good game, and I want to grab that at some point.
Why didn't we have that in the U.S.?
I don't know.
Oh,
man.
nice. Is that the
Yeah.
pre-order box or bundle pack?
It's like the big bundle pack. Apparently it's like really rare. They got this in and they got a bunch of sealed DS games.
Yeah, that's over $1,000, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
There's like one on
Yeah,
eBay
way
for like
over.
25,000 or something crazy. It hasn't
Is it
sold.
that- well,
but,
that
like,
one's
there's,
open,
there's
right?
none.
Yeah, that's like the last time I saw was like $1,200 or $1,300. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
No way.
They got
the,
that,
the
and then they got the Pokemon Snap Station printer
paper.
things. Or else I would have got one, but this Grail thing that I am jinxing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. We'll have to talk later about that because I want to see how they have they're selling it. I wouldn't mind getting a little if they got like the mini cases inside the case or something.
Yeah,
the rolls.
And then I did have a lot of fun with Pokemon the Alola region with Sun and Moon because
I did too. I loved it.
I was living in Hawaii when I first started playing Pokemon as a little kid before I was even in.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me, kindergarten.
Man, you've been all over.
My dad was in the Marine Corps for like 25 years or something. So like we moved.
Yeah,
Moving around. This house is the longest I've lived in one house for one consecutive amount of time, and we just moved here in 2020. So it's nice to feel concrete with something, But another reason why I've lost a lot of my childhood stuff is when you move,
Yeah.
But
a lot of stuff doesn't make the cut, or it gets lost, or it gets damaged.
Yeah, and that doesn't even count all the stuff when parents split up and stuff. Things go to your siblings that live with your mom, and you live with your dad in the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Paris Island. You don't have anything in the barracks. But yeah, I know we got to wrap it up. I know it's late. I'm sorry. Wait, is it?
Oh no, you're
No,
good.
you're
We had
fine.
a great
We're having
episode.
a good time.
Okay.
But
let's just kind of work out some of the bugs too for this. I definitely am very appreciative for being able to go this long.
Yeah.
I like this. What did you guys think of this new?
I feel like I like the
layout?
setup better. I wish I had access to like pulling some of the comments up or even like different things.
You do, you do, but we don't know. It's our first time, so we'll have to figure it out. But that we do need to get figured out because that would help. That would be kind of cool to be able to figure out.
I think
She's
that'd
like,
be nice.
I want access to because I wanted to change my Roblox collector name.
Yeah,
That's,
like the whole time I wanted to put like 10 out of 10 or whatever I kept saying.
dang.
Whatever I
The 10
kept
out of
saying.
10 connection.
Yeah,
Hey, mine's
not the one slowing this
Oh.
podcast down.
No, I dig this. We'll just have to nail it in and get it, all figured out and get used to it. But it's pretty cool. I like it. I like being able to move stuff around, showing. I have to get a little more used to, and I want like you to be able to pull stuff up too, because then you can share from different screens, or like if somebody's got something they want to show, like a video, like, oh, you want to see a sneak peek of my video coming out in a couple of days that I've got on my computer? Here it is. Here's a little trailer of it.
Here's some
that sort of thing.
merch of the turtles.
Yeah, we'll show all turtles the entire podcast, and then we'll do a little snip of a sneak peek of my holy grail that I'm about to pick up.
Do it now.
Yeah, we could do that. That's what I'm saying. We could do that stuff now.
Hey,
so we just gotta get you into this, so you've got the same
who's
right,
thing that I'm doing right now.
This is the grail, everyone.
your internet.
And somebody's going slow-mo it after this.
It wasn't it. I know better. I know someone will slow it down.
Who's your favorite turtle?
Who do you think?
Leonardo.
Probably Michelangelo.
Mikey. Yep.
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
That was a wild guess. I was gonna say maybe he's right. Maybe it's Leonardo, but
We have a freezer.
No, because I'm always joking. I'm always joking.
There. What kind of turtles you got in your freezer?
Oh yeah, so I bought all the pizzas. No.
Oh, they're horrible though.
Yeah, hold on.
So bad. They're so bad. I tried 2 of the different brands, and they were awful. I was mildly disappointed. I wasn't expecting much though. Are you a big Turtles fan? I don't think we talked a ton about.
Sorry.
Turtles.
I am not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I
got you.
I remember watching it and growing up a little bit with it, but I missed out. I'll say that I missed out on a lot.
No, I mean I missed out on cool stuff too, where it's not quite as doesn't hit as. She got a bunch of empty boxes to put in it.
I bought the
but where does she want to put?
And I didn't want to put these in the freezer to get damaged. So I immediately.
If you're a real collector, you would have left them sealed.
You would have bought
a
walk-in freezer like they have at restaurants. If you ever worked in a restaurant,
yeah,
that's how you would have collected it if you were a real collector.
So I took them out, took a picture of the back to figure out how to make them, even though I probably won't eat them. But I had to get them. I'm missing all 4 turtles. So there's cheese, pepperoni, sausage and pepperoni, supreme, and then there's a mac and cheese. And the mac and cheese has all 4 of the turtles. These are just single ones.
So the mac and cheese is the rare variant, is what you're saying.
And the worst thing is, I saw I saw the mac and cheese.
You're worrying me right now. I'm like legitimately concerned.
I saw the mac and cheese first. I took a short of it and I said, I'm not going to collect any of this. 2 weeks later, I started collecting all of it, and now I can't find that. This is
why I'm concerned.
And I can't
find. You told me you weren't going to buy them.
Yeah, I went down a hole.
Hey, it's not much better. I've got the 2, and this is from like 3-4 years ago at this point. They're still in there. Capri Sun Mario things that came out.
Hey, I got that and the Pokemon Capri Suns too.
Yeah, I missed out on the Pokemon. Dude, yeah.
I think I've got 1 or 2. I'll give them to you. If you really want them, I'll give them to you.
I have like 5 stacks of boxes.
Oh my god. Do y'all want more boxes?
Do you have any duplicates?
Yeah, these are duplicates. I have like 3 or 4 of these. I get them every time I go to the store.
Yeah, I've been doing that too. I just picked up I'll have tomorrow a short. Actually, maybe after we get off here, if I have enough time. I picked up a Minecraft one of those. We talked about it last Sunday, and I was like, I haven't found any Minecraft stuff. I go into my Walmart, and there's a whole thing of Minecraft there. Empty one of those. I was like,
nice,
grab that.
Nice.
Jeez,
I've got a closet.
Shredder's Revenge.
I stopped grabbing displays probably a year or 2 ago because I just have so many.
It would be a problem real quick.
I got.
I'm not bragging at all. It's just I just don't know when to stop when I do something.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to get better so I don't drive my wife insane. But she's yeah, and
No, I feel it.
But
Picking preachers
I'm
after
glad to give away
right.
to people. As long as they go. I hate. Like, I love old cardboard. I've even like this stuff. Like, if you want some freebie Nintendo cardboard stuff, all you guys got to do.
Oh, that's sick.
All you got to do is come
Nice.
to my event. Or,
Medios. That was one of my first DS games.
what? Which one? GoldenEye?
Hey.
Wow.
No, Medios in the back there.
Oh yeah, it's the big box.
I love that
See that?
game.
Bro, if you come, it's yours. I've got this one. This one I actually got years ago at Too Many Games. Years ago. This is my favorite big box.
What's up?
It's the WarioWare.
Nice.
It's got the
Randy has that, right?
here.
Don't you have that?
I don't have that one. It's cool though. I almost had it. I just
I think it's called a not a lithograph.
I know. It's
lenticular.
Lenticular.
Yeah,
yes.
lenticular.
Lithograph
Yeah,
is
that was the
definitely
word.
not it. But yeah, that's some
Close
like
enough.
it's a lithographic.
yeah, it's hollow.
I love it.
But yeah, I got.
That's really cool.
And I've got one that's it's not a bragging sesh. I'm sorry. I don't know. You guys.
You're good.
you got something
I'm
you
here, right here
wanna
with Stephanie.
share?
Like, don't encourage her. She worries me. She's gonna have like the Turtles Museum next week.
Compared to my pantry's out.
It's gonna be one of those too. I'm like,
It'll
It'll be
get
hey.
next to the
Can we get
gaming
game
area.
room pantry walkthrough video, like a game room tour, but a pantry game room.
Hey,
game room.
I'm no better.
It'll
with
be
the,
like
I mean,
MTV
I don't have that
Cribs.
many.
Yo, welcome
but
to
I
my
went in
house. Here's my
I went in just to
fridge.
try to find one of those Turtles ones. There wasn't a single one that was empty.
Oh.
But I found a Minecraft one. And I had said the week before, I haven't seen any Minecraft like stuff with displays like that at my Walmart anytime recently. All of a sudden, there's one empty there the next week.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I
Hey.
just got the new Sonic. What?
I know what you're
the
talking about,
Netflix
the
one.
Prime. Yeah, I want that. I almost took the stuff out to take it.
I
Can
got
was like,
one with it's
I
like the
want it.
weird little like crystal thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
I
the
got
crystals.
one.
I almost took the two that were in there left.
I did. I
to
took
take
them out
home.
and put them in the other.
Oh
other
dang!
one.
Now
Yeah, this is
now I feel
this is
stupid.
you're
I
not
should have did
completely
that.
weird. You like when I got
Oh, this was
Pokemon
only
ones.
one. There were no other ones. I do that.
There
all the
were
time. I
two,
always
so
take
I'll
it
check
out.
back again. If those sell, I'll pick up another one.
Yeah, I need to get back here next couple days. Those are just cool. They look cool.
Because they do,
They're
they
very
get
neat,
thrown out.
but-
I'm so upset because I just went back into Walmart and the guy's like, yeah, just keep checking back for the big end cabinet, like the big displays of the Turtles, and they threw one out. It only
Okay.
had like a few items in
They
it.
do that.
Have you
They've done
made
that
a-
to me so many times.
Have you
I
made a
ain't funny.
connection with the guy that runs that department, whatever store you're at, Walmart or Target or whatever?
I don't think they have a guy.
So okay, so
I don't think mine does
at
either.
least locally, I don't want to say which Target, whatever. I don't care. I hope the people that
Walmart.
get it collect it. But okay, just give you an example of Target. There's usually one or two supervisors or somebody that's a lead for that department. Maybe it's just locally for me, but they're regularly there, regularly scheduled, and I've given them like a gift card around Christmas time, like a couple years ago. I said, hey, I asked,
Oh, so you bribe them?
no, take care of
The
people and they'll
answer
take
to
care
all
of you.
problems.
Find out who that is. Ask them their favorite restaurant. I gave them a gift card to what was it? Whatever it was. Say it was Domino's or whatever. I gave or a $15 gift card to Starbucks or whatever. I gave it to the lady and it made her day. She had a horrible day or something. I didn't know that. She had told me later on. But I gave it to her. I said, hey, I appreciate you guys. I know what working in retail is like. I know it sucks. Here, thank you. And then I just planted that seed. I said, hey, when that display comes up to get thrown away, I would love to hold on to that. It's so cool. Is there any way you could tell me when you might be getting rid of it, throwing it away? That way I could save it, and just starting those, you guys already know but something special. Like I've got my eyes on this Lego thing and I just don't want it to go, but that's getting hard to get too. But so if you guys get any cool Lego display things, let me know. I've got one from Joe from a while back.
I want the Mario one.
I know, me too. God knows.
Wait, what are we talking about?
There's like store display things.
The Target.
There's Lego Mario
Have a
store
lot.
displays?
Yeah.
I've never. Oh, are you talking about the ones that are in the plastic?
Yes.
Yeah, in the
Like,
in the little
oh,
casing.
God, yes. So I saw, and it wasn't anything video game related, but I saw some of those for sale at Toy Show I just went to a few weeks ago, and it was the AT-AT ones.
What?
The big giant Lego AT. Yeah. So they had $7,000 on it. I was
Dang.
like, oh my god.
No, the Mario
was
ones
like-
I see for like 300, 400 all the time. Occasionally they'll drop down to 150. But I'm always a little too slow. Like today there was a big Mario statue, and it went for $2,000.
I saw one that you already have, so I'm glad it went to
Yeah.
somebody else. That's all.
Now I messaged the guy. He said, "Yeah, it's still available."
I
but
did too.
I had other things going on, and he was like, "Do you want it? Because I have other people offering." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll pass." Because I already have
Yeah.
one. I didn't feel like making a drive.
Wow. Yeah, so I heard he had like 60 people message him.
Yeah, I was like number one though.
You always are. She has no life. She's on Facebook all day.
I wasn't sleeping. I was up, and I messaged him.
I
and
do
then
that
He
too.
took a little while, and he got back to me.
I believe it. You don't.
It needed some TLC, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, I do want to go ahead and wrap up here since we get a pretty long show. I got to be up, early in the morning. So does Game Raymer. I'm sure you probably do as well. But we definitely appreciate having you on.
Thanks.
This was cool getting to check all this new stuff out here, and then getting to talk to you about collecting in the show. And I'll be sharing some other stuff for Raleigh Retro Gamers.
I
We'll have to
appreciate
put it all in the description below too. But if you just want to let everyone know where to find all of this information about the upcoming events,
RaleighRetroGamers.com. Yes, please come check us out. We have an awesome like a group, like a local community group. And we also have a Facebook page. We've got the Instagram, but go to the website. That's the easiest thing to get the event information. RaleighRetroGamers.com. You can even see the interviews in past events. If you just go to hit about or press, you'll see some of the stuff from our previous events. Get an idea what is. But you can ask any of the members, and they'll show you. They'll show you. Just go check us out. There's so much reason to come down. If you have fun at Siege, I mean, wouldn't you like to have like a baby Siege like every weekend? That would be cool, but we can't do that. But I don't know. I'm so excited because I can't. There's some things I can't say, but let's just say there's a vision, and I want you guys to be there to see it. It's coming, so it's gonna be big. I'm so excited just to see people there and just to get to see you guys. It's so good to talk to you guys, and I don't know, kind of be in the same room without being literally in the same room. But
yes.
But yeah, check us out, RaleighRetroGamers.com. Come to the event October 28th. It's a Triangle Town Market, and I could list 100 reasons why you should come. But there's one big one why you shouldn't come, and that's because you're boring. I don't know. If you don't want.
I was waiting for something. I like it. That's like us.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Life's busy and the distance is crazy, but we've come
No,
across.
the distance isn't a problem. It's just there's something else going on that same weekend.
It's all.
Yeah,
I know.
So I'll have to talk to you. We'll see. I can't promise anything, but maybe we try to work something out on my.
I'll get y'all out.
I know that Brandy's already gonna be.
So I'll buy the plane ticket.
Well, we'll see. But definitely appreciate having you on, man. Thank you so much, and thank you for everybody hanging out with us tonight and bearing with us on the issues. But I think it kind of made
topics.
Yeah, but I think everybody had fun with that. We had a lot of good comments, a lot of
got to roast a couple. Yeah,
one of our most viewed episodes, more than some of our other guests and things. So it's. A lot of views on some.
A lot of comments. It kept saying it as we were hitting numbers. So thank you guys on that.
Yeah, thank you all so much. Yeah, I haven't even ended and already at 88 views, which is more than even land at. So
all right, shout out to you guys. Congrats on hitting 12K and over 2K, man. Y'all are killing it. Y'all are. I think I subscribed to Brandy when she was like at 865 or 895. I was like, I just love.
Oh wow!
Yep. Started from the bottom, keep going.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah,
yeah. She's doing. I almost shed a tear because it's just amazing to see the growth in so many aspects. Oh, I'm serious. In so many aspects with everybody, not even just us, but the people around us too, and the people behind us that are always supporting us. Like everything all around has just been, phenomenal. And like to be able to have you on here, Chase, and like anybody that we've had on, like I do legitimately think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm as normal as I get of a person, so like nothing special about me or anything like that. I don't bring, necessarily anything special to the table. So
I'm really quick. I'm not trying to plug him, but I do want to tell y'all while we're here talking about this real quick. If you want to see some cool or interesting stuff about actual retro video games, like somebody that actually is super passionate, and I'm not getting paid for this. He doesn't know this. I haven't even talked to him in a while, but another Jeff. Jeff's a great guy. All the Jeffs are great guys, but
I know a lot of good Jeffs. I know a lot of bad Jeffs too, though.
Probably. But Marmax Gaming, check his stuff out. You ever heard eating a game while they're riding a bike or running behind? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But
I really like Jeff. He's always been very good to me.
You know him?
Yeah, yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I know him for 3 years probably at least, I think.
He lives down the street with my grandpa, and I found that out last summer.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Like, yeah. I was like, dude, what? And then Skyler from Discard, he lives down the street from my in-laws up in I said now in Virginia, but anyways, yeah, I was like, that's crazy. But those are some good people right there. Y'all should, I think y'all should check them out too, as far as like trading and swapping and secrets and stuff like that. But
don't subscribe to Tech Buzz Gaming though. You heard that here first.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, we definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. It's been an awesome episode, and we will actually be back for another episode of You Heard It Here First sometime this week. Hopefully, we know by like tomorrow we'll put something out and let you guys know. And then, of course, we got podcast again Sunday. So we'll see everybody real soon, and everybody have a great night.